Hi everyone, I'm a name babbler and welcome back to RimWorld. Last episode, we were attacked by 3 different raids of 8 people each. We had multiple people knocked out, but we have recovered. We have plenty of food now. A lot of food right here. And this episode, we're going to see about revamping our base to make it a little bit more efficient and to really secure that food, because once this corn runs out, that's what seems to be always the issue. We don't have enough growing, so I want to finally fix all of that, make things more efficient. And we also ran out of electricity an episode or two ago, and with 2 geothermal generators we shouldn't have an issue. But we made this biosculpting pod, and it requires 200 watts of power when it's active, 50 watts of power when it's not. Until I put Phil back in, there's really no reason for me to keep it powered on, so I can click it to make it turn off, and that'll save us 50 watts of power. But there's a better way, possibly, to do all of this, and I might look into that at some point. So there's power switches, which are just like, regular switches, that I could possibly put for certain rooms that would shut them off when they're not needed. So I'll look at that at some point. But for now, we're just going to shut this off. The other thing is Daesh is about to get recruited. She is going to be our main animal handler. I already see that there's an egg from a hen right here. And we probably have milk that's waiting to be gotten from some of these other guys here. So we lost Inky. Inky died last episode by our raid from the psych group, and that was sad. But what's more sad is we're letting the corpse just sit there and rot. So let's correct that to honor Inky properly. Where do we even bury Inky? I'm not even sure. Where are those trees that I used to have? The Harbinger trees. Oh, I don't have them anymore. Oh, no, they're right here. Okay. Allow rotten. Yep. Corpses. We'll say animal corpses. I'm going to say all of them for now, just because... No, I'm not going to say all of them for now. Okay, I am. All the animal corpses. So we can get rid of those too. Okay, the other looming thing that's happening is these are all the waste packs from our mix. Once this room is filled up, I'm going to have to expand it and then have more coolers. Otherwise, these waste packs will start to deteriorate and cause pollution, which will be an issue. So we're almost done researching Vitals Monitor. We may get to a point where we're able to vaporize the waste packs, but that's a little bit further up. So we have to hold off on that. The goal this episode, like I said, is to be more efficient, but to properly outfit everybody. Everybody needs to be wearing clothes. Last episode, we realized that half the people were not wearing pants, so that's not great. And they're really using bad weapons. So I'm going to put sniper rifles in the hands of people I want to keep further back. They're maybe a little slower, a little weaker. And for the other people a little bit more agile, we'll give them the heavy machine guns. So we have a lot to do. Let's get to it. Now, originally, here's my thought process so that you kind of know what I'm thinking. So like that just got turned off. So now there's no power needed. That's great. I originally wanted to put Biosculptor pod in everybody's room. Each person would have their own. But it's a 2x3 piece of equipment here. And so look how much room it would take up in somebody's room. So even if I could shove it in the corner, it wouldn't be great. I mean, then again, they are just, if they're not using their bed, then they're just in their room. So I'm just wondering if I should expand the rooms a little bit, make them a little bit bigger. Probably overthinking it. It just seems silly to have like a whole separate room just for biosculptor pods. So we're going to think about that in the background. Okay. There's also the whole point that it didn't really do anything for Phil. We need to get Glitterwald medicine, and then it would fix his bad back and everything. So maybe we just make it like on an as needed basis. Alright, so who is working on components? I think Phil will be. Where is he? He's cutting stones. Okay, so that's interesting. How many stones do we need? Oh, we're almost there. Okay. I wish I didn't like kind of box in my hospital, because I probably would have put a couple of biosculpting pods in the hospital area, because then as needed we would use them. But that's okay. Uh-oh. A group of hungry alpha beavers has just arrived. Try to eliminate them before they decimate every last source of food in the region. Look at these guys. They move fast, but not nearly as fast as the little guinea pigs that we killed. We're going to kill them this time. We would let them live last time, but we're going to kill them this time. I think we'll be alright. I can't have them just going around eating all the wood. Zyph is going to aggro them because he's right in range. Barely in range. He hit it? Oh, Alpha Beaver Revenge. An Alpha Beaver is attacking after being harmed. It will hunt any humanoid it can reach. It will calm down when it goes to sleep. Other Alpha Beavers nearby have also become enraged. Alright. But you do remember that you're always just a complete menace. Okay, let's go. Get a little closer than I want them to. That one's getting too close. It's dead. There's a couple that are downed. They're gonna... No, they need to die. Oh wow, Galvin's gonna die in 16 hours. Okay. Oh wait, that one's still alive. We'll have to butcher these guys. Alright. Health check, as always, after we get hurt. Galvin needs some attention. You know, something we haven't looked at, so maybe we're going to add that on as a goal. We haven't fully uncovered what's in these caskets. That was a completely crazy thing in like episode, I don't know, 6 or so. There's also this room here. There's something in here. So we're going to maybe investigate that. So I wonder what we should do. Should we investigate what's in that room, or should we open one of these caskets? What do you think? I wonder why Fluff didn't automatically tend to Galvin, considering he's pretty hurt. Doctor is number 1 for her, so I'm not sure. Okay, everybody's good. Alright, after we're done researching the vitals monitor, I want to see what that takes, because I think that's pretty useful. We're going to look into armor, because we definitely need armor. Zife's going crazy over here. As he should be. He should be just cooking exactly how he is. Tiffy's learning is only at 86%. I'm not sure why. She actually was really happy the other day. She's cold. I'm so cold I'm shivering. It's 63. Maybe the rain. Some other thoughts that I have. This dining room is getting to be a little bit non-dining roomy, if that's a word. I need like a recreation room. I think I want to keep the dining room here. That's close to the freezer, and that's what we need to do. But I think that the recreational stuff and the other things need to maybe move to a different room. So I need to think about that too. Here's a new quest. Mechanitor base. You've learned of an ancient complex nearby that contains the remains of a long-dead Mechanitor. Mechanitors can create, control, and manipulate mechanoids for work and combat. If you can break into the complex and collect the Mechanitor's corpse, you can extract their mech link and turn one of your own colonists into a Mechanator or Mechanitor. Be warned. Okay, so that's what Phil is. And it makes me think if I should have another one. Or if I really should, like, I don't know, give it to Reg, because Reg is alone, and he could use some help. I wonder if that's a smart use of it. Okay, so Tiffy has a romper on. That should be enough. Looks like we don't... We have to fix this once and for all. So I paused real quick. The butcher table needs to be outside because it creates a big mess. What I'm trying to think through right here is, do I want to make a stockpile of corpses of dead animals? I don't think I want a stockpile, but I think I'm not going to put it like in a fridge or anything like that. I think I'll move the butchering table here. We're going to make Zega do that next. And I will make a little stockpile right here. And it will be for corpses. Not rotten corpses. Animal corpses. And hypothetically, what will happen is the lifters will move those beavers that are still over here. But I probably should get somebody to start moving them. In fact, I'll grab a couple of random people to do that. Okay, so going back to what I was saying, I could make another person be a Mechanitor. And again, I'm wondering if that should be like a Reg. I mean, Reg is all by himself. He's all by himself. He's got nobody here, and he could really... He could make a couple of agri-hands to help him with the farm. He could have somebody that's just cleaning up. I wonder if it makes sense for Reg to be the one that gets it. I'm finally moving that butcher table. I had that since episode 1, maybe episode 2. Vitals monitor is done. Okay, so first thing we want to see, what does that actually take? What is that under, you think? Miscellaneous? I wonder where I should... I'm going to put it right there. I wonder if it'll impact those 2 beds. It takes 3 components. We only have 2. I gotta get more hospital beds. I'm just moving these things around temporarily real quick. Okay. Why did I put it there? No. Put it right here. I do want Alessia to prioritize mining. And I'm going to put her down here. So, mine through there. What about those things that attacked me? Those scythers or whatever they are. Can I do anything with them? Can I melt them down or something? I guess not. Okay. Let's see what that Mechanitor, Mechlink thing is. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, we're going. What's defending it? I don't even know. It doesn't even matter. We're going. We're gonna get some good food first, and then we will go. All right, so let's think through this Mechlink thing. Right now, Phil can have 6. We have a Constructoid, we have 2 Lifters, and we have a Clean Sweeper. Now, what the Constructoid came with it, like it landed later on or something like that, and he does an okay job. But if you look at his skill level, it's a level 10 in constructing. And if you look at somebody like Zega, they're 17. Zyph is 17. Fluff, who was a 1 or 2, just started constructing, is now a level 6. I mean, even Martin is a 3, and Andra's a 3, and Galvin's a 2. Rice is a 7. So, my point is, if it's a skill that can be increased, I want my colonists to do it because they'll very quickly hit 10 and surpass what the mech can do. But the other things they can do are like, where's the lifter? Let me find the lifter. This lifter is hurt. Why is this lifter hurt? Phil's got to repair that. Not sure why he didn't. Okay, anyway, so lifter. Let me get the healthy lifter. So this lifter can carry 52, where a normal person can carry 75. And it moves at 2.8. A normal person moves in like the high 3s. But it also works 24 hours a day for 8 days. No, for 10 days. And then is down for 2 days while it recharges. So lifters are really important. Clean sweepers are important. Everything else is not great. So why are these guys here? Oh, jeez. But anyway, all that to say that anything that a colonist could do, they're going to be able to outsurpass the mech super quick. And so you're kind of sticking yourself with a subpar mech slot that could be utilized for other things. You're always going to have things that need to be hauled and that sort of thing. Now let's do a little exploration here. What other techs? What other mechs are there that maybe would be more useful? So like for example, let's look at I think it's a Fabricor. They're a cook. They can be a cook. What is their level? They're level 10. So I mean, having a consistent cook, that's a very big time waster, where Zyph could be doing something else. I guess I kind of feel like, we also have paramedics. They're a level 10 doctor. They're always level 10. What are these ultra mechs? A repair probe, and an implant which increases the speed at which a Mechanitor can repair a mechanoid. I don't care about that. Not right now, at least. A Centurion, an ultra heavy mech with a built-in shield bubble generator. The Centurion carries a point defense bulb turret capable of firing while the mechanoid is moving. So that really gets to making like a little army. Mech booster, remote energy and computation enhancement device. Any friendly mechanoids in its effect radius will move and work faster. Okay. So that's something where if I had like a cook and then I had a mech booster, I don't know by how much it would do, but it makes it move faster. That would be something. What is this? What is a tunneler? Is that just I assume it's a heavy mechanoid built from mining. Level 10. So I guess as I think about it, the mechs are kind of like a steady worker. I'm just trying to decide what makes sense for it as far as like what I want to utilize them for. And I really do think doing the things that won't increase, because a level 17 builder is going to build so much faster than a level 10. And that Constructoid, like I said, will just always be level 10, will not improve. I'm going to kind of go with my original thought for now. Okay. I do not have anything being researched. I know that we want to do flak armor. So let's go ahead and do flak armor real quick. So here, the Constructoid and Fluff are side by side. Basically at the same point. Constructoid is definitely going to win. Well, Fluff actually botched that construction. I wonder if mechs are capable of botching something. Because that's an advantage. When you botch something, you lose resources. And you have to still do the construction. Okay. Next. Where's Phil? Is he still making blocks? Oh, he's repairing that lifter. Good. You need to. There you go. There you go. We're going to go to that Mechanitor because we want to bring back the Mech Link anyway. We don't want to lose the opportunity. And right now it's a little bit quiet. I know I shouldn't say that, but it's a little bit quiet in here. So I notice in this room it's 333 degrees. In this room it's 125. So I think that vent thing that I talked about does work. So let's make a vent right next to the door. Hopefully you don't get like incinerated as you walk in there or something. The other thing is I can't prioritize the mechs. Don't go in there. Nope. It's too hot in there. Alright, fine. You're fine. Okay, the vent is working. Yeah, it dumps off the heat. Okay. I don't know why there's no roof. So I'm not sure why it's like, I'm thinking the exhaust, I mean, there's no roof, so the exhaust is here to go straight up. Let's, we haven't been out of town in a little bit. Let's form a caravan. We want to get this Mechanitor. Wow, we lost a lot of our dromedaries. Where'd they all go? Who are we taking? We are taking Galvin, Andra, Martin. I'm hesitant to take Fluff, but we may need her. We'll take Fluff. We'll take Fluff. Let's go. Do we have enough travel supplies? Let's take a little more food, maybe? Do we need to take any equipment? I don't think so. Let's go. It's midnight, so hopefully by the morning they will be able to leave. I noticed this also last time. There's transport pods. Launchable transport pods that you can use to send people and supplies long distances across the planet's surface. Can be used for raiding, travel, sending gifts, and more. So the pod launcher needs 50 steel and 1 component. The transport pod itself, a launchable suborbital cargo pod capable of carrying people, items, or animals, can be used for sending gifts, like we just said. Okay. It can hold, it doesn't say how much, so I don't know how much it takes to hold. And I assume it's a one-time use. But it might be a good idea to have 1 or 2 of those just in case something's going on. Or I want to launch, an attack somewhere and it's kind of far away. I wonder what the range is. We're going to build one to find out. Quest available. Selling to Komba Plateau. We have actually been there before. And somebody's starving. Why? Who's starving? Zyph, why could you possibly be starving? Oh, because I prioritize your work. You're butchering right now. I understand. Just do this one and then I'll cancel it. There. Okay, back to what that was, that quest. A nearby settlement, Gomba Plateau, has a special trade request. They would like to purchase 10 dusters of normal quality. Okay. We have to send a caravan within the next 7 days. Let's pause. And so here are the things that we could possibly get. Right now, they're neutral with us. We would get 44 goodwill. We need 75, so we'd be 1 short. But we need 75 to become an ally. I'm not as focused on that right now, so that's okay. A Persona Core. A hyper-advanced computer core that houses a peak human equivalent machine persona. In its isolated state, the core is dormant. Installed in a proper support structure, however, it can become a mind of great power. What does that even mean? Installed in a proper support structure? Let's go to research real quick, because I wonder if there's a mech that we're missing. A support structure. I don't know what that means. Okay, I really don't know what that means. I'm just trying to look at the different things here. Huh. Machine persuasion, that's not it. Okay, I really don't know what that is, so I'm gonna move on. Alright, what else can we do? Gold. Who really cares about that? Archite capsules. Oh wait, let's go back to Persona Core. No, it doesn't link to anything. Alright. Archite capsule. A small capsule containing archites, microscopic machines produced by a super intelligent archotech. These devices are capable of physical and psychite feats which seem impossible to human scientists. As with all archotechnology, no human can create one. We can only try to scavenge the ones that archotechs create for their own unfathomable reasons. This capsule is useless by itself, but it can be spent at a gene assembler to create a new archite-powered xenogerm. This requires researching archogenetics and a gene pack that contains an archite gene. So, a xenogerm, what's that? A self-contained biological organ containing one or more implantable xenogenes. Once implanted inside a host body, the xenogene modifies the host genes. Okay. That seems kind of crazy. What do I want to get here? Well, first of all, can I even make 10 within 7 days? Within 5 days, really. It takes a day and a half to get there. I don't even have enough cotton. How many dusters do I have? I have none. This is not even worth looking at. Alright, well, I guess we learned about some other stuff, but... But it expires in 7 days. I don't have enough time. I just don't have enough time. Okay, we're going to reinstall that hospital bed. There. Hospital bed. There. So it sounds like the Persona Core is for the ship, but I don't have enough cotton to make the dusters they want anyway. They want 10 dusters. Do they need to be out of cotton? How much per duster? 80. I have not enough anything. I don't have enough of anything to do it. All right, well, I can't do it, so it is what it is right now. I don't want to really go the route of having mechs as my army because I think that will be a suboptimal solution. If I make my people the right flak armor, the right weapons, they're always going to be better than the mechs, I think. That said, there are a couple of things here that I am getting a little more curious about. Like Zyph is constantly cooking. Honestly, if I had two mechs that would just cooks, that all they did was cook, and they were like, this wouldn't ever be a problem. Zyph is like doomed to a life of just cooking. And look at all his other stats. He's like a 10 in crafting. We could really use him there. So a Gronlin pod spread. A Gronlin pod has sprouted nearby. Oh, we want to bring this to Reg. Yeah. We want this is perfect. So the Gronlin pod is this thing right here. It grows a tree, and you need somebody that's attuned to it. And I think they need to have animal skill, maybe handling skill. I forget. This is perfect for Reg. So we need somebody to bring that pod to Reg, and I want them to bring it now. Literally right now. Form another caravan. Go ahead. 0.2 days. Rice, what are you up to? Nothing much, probably. Items, can we... Is it in here yet? No, we have to get it. We have to harvest it. Who's gonna harvest it? Tiffy. How about you go harvest it? And there's a combat supplier. It's a passing ship. So the reason I want Reg to get this Gronlin pod is because this is his opportunity to get Dryads to help him. Dryads are like mechs, they just need to be fed. The reason we don't have anything going on over here is because they're all immature. When Tiffy becomes an adult, she's going to link up with this tree. This is going to be good for Reg, though. He needs a little bit of help. And also, we want to explore this part. All right, Tiffy, there you go. Can I do it like this? I think I can. Let me see. I said rice. Items. Is it not in here yet? Where is it? Why don't I see it? On my list, I need the Gromlin pod. Oh, can I search? Yeah. Maybe it needs to be in a stockpile. Inspired creativity, rice. The next item, art or furniture she creates will be 2 quality levels higher. Alright, world. We're going to make form a caravan. Accept. Rice, you are going to bring... I just realized, look, I could bring him mechs too if I ever wanted to do that. Why can't I bring the seed? There it is. I was spelling it wrong. But I think I would have had to move it to a stockpile anyway. Okay, while you're going, Rice, is there anything else that we want to bring to Martin? To Reg? We'll bring 1 component. In case something breaks down. Maybe we'll bring... I'm going to bring a telescope. Yep, because we already have one. And he is starved for recreation. And some frag grenades for good measure. Okay. Rice is about to leave, and this caravan is about to attack this Mechanitor situation here. What is it? Where is it? Oh, it's in here. Let's get the lay of the land like we always do. First thing. Are there any rooms? There's limestone. What's that? Rough slate, okay. I don't think that's a room. It could be though. There could be a room in here. Because see, that's steel. There's 2 steel here. They may have built something into the mountain. So we need to explore here, but at the very least we're going to grab that steel. But their main area is here. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look. There's only 1 door. Seems like we probably should blow up a wall instead of going through the door. It's all steel. The door makes it predictable. Let's go through. Let's see how hard it will be to kill this wall right here. Can I even do that? How long will this take? Oh, not long at all. Bluff, when was the last time you had Go Juice? Oh, okay, good. You're fine. Did you ingest Go Juice without me knowing? Hang on here. There were 4. Oh, that's right. You had the last one. Okay, fine. Falsely accused. Oh, okay. This is getting a little... I gotta be careful here because there could be stuff around the other side of the wall. There we go. Okay. Area revealed. It's one little guy in here, a Militor. Go in there. Let's kill him. Oh, he's not even awake. Okay. He doesn't know we're here yet. It says area is now safe, but some unexplored rooms remain. You can explore further or reform the caravan. That was it? Just that one guy? Alright, well, let's tend Martin. And let's look around. That's great. What is this room? Why is it blue? Is it the carpet? I could take that carpet. Huh, what's here? That's weird. There's nothing. That's a steel wall. Okay, Galvin's just gonna keep hitting that. There's not a lot here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ambush. An ancient unstable fuel node has been ignited and is going to explode. Andra, you need to leave. Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh, no. Andra, turn around. Run this way. Oh, no. You have discovered a Mechanosaurus crypto sleep casket. Yeah, I get it. Fine. I don't care right now. How big of an explosion is that going to be? Hopefully not that big. I think we need to get out, guys. Okay, it wasn't that big. I may have been freaking out for no reason. But still, I mean, it should have been something that we freaked out about. Oh, another sleeping one, but I thought they said there was no more. Uh-oh. It says mechanoids have woken up. Just that one little guy. Fluff is about to get shot in the back. No, Andra. Really, Andra? Okay, that guy's dead. Let's extract his mech link. How do we do that? We must have to take him back with us. Okay. Is this fire spreading? I mean, this is limestone, so I'm not worried about it. It should not burn through. I mean, that would just be... It would not make any sense. What happened here? Huh. Martin's down. Oh, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Come on. Oh. Fluff, 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 fluff. Back, 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 back. Galvin. Here. Andra. There. Okay, well, it lied when it said there was nobody around. Martin is dragging himself somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. Fluff, heal him. From now on, we go in twos. Nobody's going alone anymore. Okay, that was nothing. I thought it was part of a room. It's not. Andre just got hurt from superheated air. Oh no. It's 1,000 degrees in there. Literally. Okay. This whole thing has been explored. Martin is down. But okay. Fluff is going to need to heal Andra. So this is 800 degrees in here. This should burn itself out any minute. What is that? Is that still because Martin's down? Yeah. Just thought of something. I wonder how much cloth deconstructing these floors will give me. 4 cloth. How many dusters did I need? 10? And I could make like 2. And I need 640 more. There's not that here. There's only maybe 160 here. Another. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take away all these floors anyway for the cloth, but I won't have it for those dusters to get that persona chip. But I want the cloth. Might as well. Don't want them going in that room, so I have to pay attention to that. Okay, Rice made it to where I wanted her to go. And she's going to leave that pod there. So Rice, turn back around. Keep Reg here. He's keeping a dromedary here. We are Uh, we're leaving the component and the Garland seed, everything. Yeah, just travel back with yourself. Anything you need to bring back from here? I don't think so. I mean, a fermenting barrel, but I'm not going to worry about that. They don't need beer. They have enough stuff going on. I mean, I could grab a battery or two, but I don't want to take that from him. He needs to be self-sufficient. Okay. Reg. Well, do I have a surprise for you? Let's look at the fertility overlay. And let's talk about it. We're going to put the tree right around here and clear things out. It doesn't like structures. I understand. I'm going to get rid of them. Right here's a very good spot. Planting the Gronlund tree near artificial buildings will cause its connection strength to decay over time. Connection strength determines the maximum number of dryads. Yeah, I am, because we're going to get rid of those. Am I sure? Yes, because I'm going to get rid of them. And then he needs a telescope. I'm just going to put it over here for now. Okay. Back to these people. What's going on here? Galvin's trying to put the fire out, but what's going to happen is he's going to walk in there and he's going to get burned. So I'm making it that they cannot walk in those rooms. This fire will burn itself out. Rice is back at Hope. I mean, it is burning for a long time, though, to be honest. Martin collapsed. Why? Did he plant the tree? He did. He planted it right there. I want him to begin the meditation ritual. Okay, a connector will connect with the Gronlund tree. The connector will touch the Gronlund tree and speak to it, forming a permanent link. Others gather in a circle to watch and add force to the ritual. The connector will start with 25 to 45% connection strength depending on the ritual. Every 2% increase in quality will grow a patch of Gronlund moss around the tree, beautifying the area. Some of the selected participants are sleeping. Okay, that's fine. So there's no participants here. I don't want to really bring anybody here and inconvenience them. Just to get a better starting connection strength. I'm going to have to learn how to increase that connection strength anyway. So I'm just going to go with it, even though it's just him. Here we go. Gronlin tree, meditation, ritual. There we go. Gronlin tree connection. Reg has connected with the Gronlin tree. The Gronlin tree will produce small animals called dryads by growing them in pods at its base. These dryads can specialize into different castes. You can choose which caste of dryad you want the tree to produce. The stronger the connection between tree and human, the more dryads the Gronlin tree can sustain. Reg can strengthen the connection by pruning the Gronlin tree. Maintaining a higher connection strength requires more frequent pruning. That's fine. We expected that. So now we want to look at the caste. How many can he have? Two. As of right now, he could have two. What do I want to spawn first? Okay, there's looks like 7 here. We have a carrier. So that's just somebody to help with that. Lifting around things, hauling around things. We have a bark skin, which is a tank. We have Clawer, which is a damage dealing dryad. We have a woodmaker. That will just make wood. I'm not sure we need that right now. We have a medicine maker. And we have a berry maker. Huh. I'm not sure which one we want. I mean, if we think about it, what's a Gua maker? A unique ability to produce new Gronlin pods and reproduce the Gronlin tree, along with its symbiote, the Dryad Queen. Huh. So we can't actually do a Gronlin. We can make a Gronlin pod if we were able to have 3 dryads, which means we can make more and more of these trees. Well, what does he need help with? If we really want to think this through. He has plenty of food. He's able to do that himself. He has plenty of food. I mean, I really could just make him just go crazy with farming other things, not even food, if he had the berry maker. I feel a little bit of trepidation that he has no defense here at all, except for the 1 turret. He has no medicine. I think that's a good one. I think we're going to do a medicine maker. Creates 4 medicine every 2 days. That's a thing that he could grow also, though. He really could grow that himself. How about this Clawer Dryad? It does how much damage? Doesn't say. Where does it say that? I can't believe it doesn't say how much damage it does. So there's no Dryad right now that actually cleans. There's only a hauler, which would help him marginally. But again, he needs something that's going to be able to defend him. If somebody attacks, he will die fairly quickly. And we won't be able to get people here fast enough. Which, originally, I was like, I really didn't care that much. Let's start with a bark skin. You don't know, let's start with a claw. Let's start with somebody that can do DPS. Oh, I don't know what to do. It seems like a waste if there's nothing that is here. Maybe one bark skin to kind of hold it down until we get help. Because everything else he can make medicine. We're just going to do that. All right. What is the ability that's needed for him to interact with this? I really don't know, actually. It did remind me, though, that I probably should make a little patch of herbal medicine. Heal root. Okay, these guys over here are having a terrible time. When they wake up, I want them to remove all this floor and stuff, which is just the cloth, and then we're getting out of here. It would be nice to deconstruct the steel. Is this all steel? I won't be able to carry it. So let's just maybe deconstruct a little bit. Galvin, no. Don't clean. Alright, we gotta remember that Fluff is a 3 and everybody else is a 4, which means they don't need it. He's just down. Caravan detected. The caravan's been detected. Reinforcing agents from Ancients will begin arriving in the area in 2.7 days. We're fine. Where's my little guy? Here's my donkey. Cloth bedroll. We're going to install it. How do I turn off repairing? I don't want to repair any walls here. Okay, how to rescue Martin. This is taking far too long. In and out. We gotta get used to just going in and out. Why are they not removing the floor? They'd rather repair than remove the floor. What are you guys doing? I don't know what they're even doing. Again, look at them. They're repairing instead of removing the floor. I want to actually see what this plays out to be. There we go. Now they're removing floors. Okay. That's what we needed. So he needs to meditate for 5 hours a day. How do I do that? Schedule? Aha, there's meditate now. I think let's meditate right before bed. How about that? That sounds like that should be a thing that you'd want to do. Okay, we're leaving tomorrow right after we get more of this cloth. This is a good find, actually, for the cloth, because we need dusters and pants and stuff. We have people that still... They're not naked, but they don't have everything. So I could put a caravan hitching spot over here. I gotta remember to do that. Because they keep having to walk to this area to get food and stuff. Because this is where the donkey and the dromedary are. How's Hope doing? We got 78 food. Wow, Zaif, you're going nuts. Is Tiffy doing better? 92% learning. Great. Martin's over here growling about something. Alright, time to get this cloth up. Let's go. There we go, Andra. Look at that. Martin and Fluff are fighting. Fluff beat him up and then rescued him and put him in the bed. Great. Gotta remember that. Martin is not really productive on these trips. She cracked his ribcage. Who started that fight anyway? Fluff started it. Oh, but then Martin insulted Fluff's leg hair. Alright, we're getting out of here. Black armor. Craft clothing with metal armor sewn in to resist bullets and explosions. Perfect. Okay, what's next on the research list here? I mean, I could make a minigun. That would be... that would be kind of crazy. But I will do that at some point. Shields. Oh, that's right. I want to make that low shield pack. To be honest, we were looking at those biosculpting things, and I wanted to look at the biosculpting pod because I wanted to learn a little bit about it. But I think it's only useful to reverse old age. Because I could make a bionic ear, which is more efficient than a regular ear, bionic heart, jaw, everything I can make bionic. Takes plasteel and advanced components, but I could do this all. So at some point I gotta be able to do that. What's a gun link? Targeting computer that helps the user aim. That must be for the ship. Yep, an onboard targeting computer. Alright. We're getting into the close to Starship area. So I want to back off just slightly because I don't want to lose things that we need down this way. Like, for example, mortars. A manned mortar that launches all kinds of shells. While it can inflict devastating damage, the mortar's inherent inaccuracy makes it more useful for attacking large fortifications than groups of enemies in the field. So I can use that on raids. What about a better turret? What's the turret pack? Oh, it's a wearable pack, that's right. A mini turret? Hey, I never knew about this. Look at this. Jump pack. A single person burst rocket for short range flight, while its integrated harness and guidance assistant. The jump pack allows anyone to leap long distances at high speed, even over obstacles. It must be recharged. Okay, well, how does it really help me? I mean, okay, that's fine. Helps me a little bit, but really what I got excited about was when I saw specialized limbs. Tech prints are available from these factions. Okay, your faction tech level is industrial. Whatever that means. You can make a drill arm. Wow, okay. So you could take off somebody's arm and give them a drill arm. Better mining. A field hand. This mechanical hand replacement is made to speed up the sowing and harvesting tasks of a farmer. Well, I don't see myself willingly doing that. Okay. This is another one, an autocannon turret. We need that for better defense. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to make a gun turret and then an autocannon turret. What time is it? It is 3 p.m. He should go meditate next hour. Let's see what happens here. I also don't want to lose track of the fact that the other caravan is going to get attacked soon. Wait. Hours per day to maintain. Reg will prune the Goronland tree often enough to keep connection strength above this level. Higher connection strength allows supporting more dryads. Okay, but I hit meditate. Is that not how he does it? It's 21. Maybe it's not meditate. I'll see what happens. All right, all this is up. Let's get out of here. We're taking... Where's the guy? This is the guy with the mech link. There's a machine pistol as well. All the cloth. That's a lot of cloth. 566 cloth. That's almost what we needed. Almost. Maybe it needs to be work. Be rather so. There's plenty of food back home for you, I hope. Make a little shelf here. So I think one of the things that actually helped here was that I told Zyph to continue to drop the meals that he makes just on the floor in here, and then this lifter is taking them into the kitchen, into the freezer. Instead of Zyph taking them into the freezer, dropping them somewhere that he thinks they need to go, then picking up raw food and then cooking more. All of this, these seconds add up. I wonder if we have time to make those dusters. I don't think we do. We don't. 10 dusters. Yeah, we need 80. So we need 800. 800 fabric of some fabric. Where's Combat Plateau anyway? Let's see. Is it this one? No, that's Yams. That's high. Is Combat here? I know I've been there. $432 steel right there, huh? Where's Combat Plateau, huh? Why do I keep saying huh? Quest, let's jump to... It's right there. Jeez. I wish I could make them. Need another 234 cloth. There's 10. I don't know. If we really rush, can we? And I mean, not to say it, but anybody wearing a duster that they could just take off to get this item? We have 3 right here. 4. Five. Fluff has one. We only need 5. Let's try it. Let's try to do it. I want to get that persona chip because we're going to need it. Although it's going to make us a target. But that's the name of the game. Let's go. Bills. Dusters. We want to make 10. Can anybody like start doing it here? Probably not. All these are ready to harvest. This missing leather? I have 154 leather right here. I think I have it set that you can't use leather. Yeah. I'm going to try to make it. Come on, Phil, you're our only hope. Caravan's back. We need a little more medicine, so expand that. He's a 12. Is anybody a faster crafter? Just to see. I don't think so. Okay, it's fine. He's doing just great. We might be able to get this done. Bulk goods trader. He's a trade ship, so I don't care about it as much. I don't think we're going to make this. We need to... It's going to take a 1.8 days just to get there. We're not going to make it. I'm aborting the mission there. It's not going to work. So let's go back to what we wanted to do. Still wanted to make dusters though, because I want people to wear them. Okay, we can now make turrets. Now let's go to autocannon. I have 3,000 steel. Not bad. I wish somebody would make some components. Okay. Do we want to make another mech? Is there another mech that we want to make here? Let's see. I mean, we could do the Agrahand right now. Let's just think about it. They could sow fields and harvest crops. Just kind of helps out. want Bill to make components. Daesh is finally broken. We just need to actually recruit them now. Zyph is making some medicine now that there's cloth here. Okay, what was it that I was just going to make that I needed components? It was something I wanted to make that needed components. What was I going to make? Bit busy over here, huh? Oh, that's right, the vitals monitor, which already is done, actually. So it increases the medical 10 quality by plus 7%. Surgery success chance factor by plus 5. They're all just busy. I'm gonna cancel his prioritize work after this so he doesn't get upset. Okay, we're doing well right now. We have plenty of food. Our stockpile is big of weapons that we don't really need right now. We just need to get everybody clothed, which I think is getting close to done. We know how to make flak armor now, so where do we make that in tailoring, I assume? Is it not in tailoring? Is there another let's see. Oh, I have a problem here. I need room for a machining table. And I do not have any room. Uh-oh. And then I need an electric smithy. Which I assume would be for guns and stuff. So this room's too small. That's okay. Just trying to see how I can rearrange. Rearrange without having to totally deconstruct certain areas. That would go like that, so they could fit like 3 right here instead of these 2. Same thing down here. I think I need to move this wall over like 3. Whenever they get to that, it'll be fine. So one thing to remember in the world here, it's a big, big world. We're right here. And apparently there's a ship. Wasn't it over here somewhere? Here it is, the landed ship. Now, how long would it be for us to take descent to Caravan? 39 days, which is actually less than I thought it would be. But the quest says, ship to the stars, a friendly AI from your past named Charlon Whitestone has sent you a message. He reveals that he has a starship hidden on this planet and sends you its world coordinates. The starship is in deep hibernation mode. You'll have to start it up when you arrive, then defend it from raiders trying to steal it until the startup sequence completes. It will be a long, difficult series of battles. But if we can get it off the ground, it'll take us off, and that is the goal of this whole noob series that we got going on. We want to get off the planet. So do we want to take a caravan there? Or do we want to like send transport pods or something like how we were trying to do? Or, like we originally said, we just build it here. Oh, they're already working on this. New recruit. Daesh. Zega has asked Daesh to join. Daesh has accepted and joined. Okay, Daesh. Let's It looks like the first thing you're doing is going and grabbing some clothes. That is appreciated. Because right now you're wearing a sash. Okay, you're putting on a duster. Hopefully you put on pants too. Yep. Is this a t-shirt? I don't think you want that. Okay, so what do we want you to work on? We said animals, right? Because you're just great with animals. So let's get you set up. Handling is going to be your top thing that you're going to work on. I don't want you to do anything with cooking. And I think you can fall back on like hauling. Sure. If there's like nothing else to do. You can haul and you can clean. Okay, so you're just going to be doing stuff with these animals over here, which we have sorely needed. Take care of these guys. Okay, this has been redone. They did that fairly quickly. It seems like any kind of task I have for them now, they're able to do it pretty quickly, so I'm glad about that. Galvin's playing that piano. Okay, the machining table will actually make this room dirty, but I'm not going to worry about that. And an electric smithy, which will go there, I think. So we got to spin this one around. Just move this, move that stool somewhere for now. They're having a party. They had a party. It's been called off. Don't know why. Okay. Alright. Spin this smithy around. Smelter, sorry. See, look. So the Constructoid has done 1 to Zega's 4. No, 5. That's the difference. Construction of 17. Okay, she's making the machining table. Great. Actually, I'm going to uninstall that. Not move it. Why do my wooden stools look different? Dominant style, morbid. Even when I just try to clone this one, it comes out as morbid style. Is there a way to change the style of something when you're going to make furniture? Any chairs in here? Any stools? Here's a wooden stool. It's like one I just had. Okay, what else do we need here? We have every building, the machining table, the smithy, the tailor bench. We're going to move this one here. Solar flare. Oh, great. Wait, why? Oh, because all electrical things don't work during a solar flare. Reg, is the tree still 21%? That's the question. It's 14%. I thought he was going to maintain the level here. What skill is needed? Can I force him to like right click? Oh, prioritize pruning. Yeah, prune that. We need you to prune that. It's at the 14%. That's not good. What does it take? I assume it's got to be... Maybe it's plant cut. I wonder if it's plant cut. Yep, right there. Prune Goronland trees. So I have to increase that. Make the priority. Okay, that's fine. So it has nothing to do with meditation. It's just work. I'm going to cancel that as a priority. He'll understand what to do next. I do want to raise it a little bit. Let's see how that works. Okay, we're actually making... they're cleaning up a lot because there's a lot of excess happening here. And I did say I wanted to make a prison right here. So let's start mapping that out and then see where that takes us. What have we needed because of... Let's see. What do we need? What have we needed when it comes to prisoners? We've needed multiple beds because we've had multiple prisoners at once. We've also had no ability to heal them properly. So it also means we need a little hospital bed within the prison. Maybe not hospital beds, maybe just medical beds. This is a granite wall. How much more granite do we have? 836 blocks. Okay, that's like 200. 200 walls, it's easy. I want to plan it out though, because they'll start working on it right away. Okay, so we need... Let's see. We need, let's say, a medical bed. See, look, they're already building, which is great, but I don't want to have them do it while I'm planning. We need a medical bed there. Another medical bed there, let's say. Oh, we can make auto... We can make auto cannons now. I'm researching pemmican because I just haven't done it yet. Okay, so what I'd like to do is... I know this is a little bit crazy, but at some point, I want to put the pathways around so that they can walk faster. Because they walk so much faster indoors, as you can see if you look closely. And then they're at 87% here. Okay, let's go back to it. We said 2 medical beds. If we happen to have something happen, we'll have a space for maybe 4 medical beds here. Okay. That's a wall and a door. And then I want them to each have their own kind of cell. How big should their cell be? They need a light. They need a bed. It's really all they need. That's 3. 3 by 3. Those are walls. This is a hallway. This is a hallway right here. Thinking... Maybe it doesn't go that way instead. It's this way. That's still only 3 beds. That's not how I wanted to do it. Oh wait, that's wrong. So if I do this like this, it has to be Yeah, it has to be like that. As I draw it out, there's the hallway. That's a room. Wall, hallway, wall, room. Wall here. Hallway there. It's always bothered me that we don't have a proper way to deal with prisoners, and I always have to give away somebody's room. So this is going to help that. Hallway right there. Manhunter pack. What's happening? Fennec foxes. Whoa. I feel like they're going to be more formidable than anything we had. The guinea pigs. All right, guys. Oh, Daesh, how are you with like any of that stuff? Are you good with shooting? No, not really. Okay, well, welcome to Hope. Grab a weapon. Is that a bolt action? Where's the bolt action? Is that one? Oh, it's bio-coded. Is Tiffy set to run? Good, she is. They're pretty fast. They must be like a 4 point something. 4.6. If they break left, I need to do something different here. Nope, they're going this way. Okay, good. Let's pick a little perimeter. See how this works out. Are they going left? They're going left. Nope, they're coming. Uh-oh. They're getting too close. Whoa, 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 whoa. Martin's getting mauled. Martin is down. What is happening right now? They're way harder than I thought. This is a problem. Who's aggroed? Let's get these guys running around. Zype is hurt bad. These guys are dead. I don't want you melee attacking. I want you shooting that way. This is way wrong. Crossfire and everything. Who would have thought? Zega's down. We have a problem. We have a big problem. Martin can't walk. He's crawling to bed. So we can move some people around because they're getting all clogged up here. It's done. That one's dead. What else? Rice is down. Everybody's down. We have one more. One more right there. Wow, we have big problems. We gotta get this one last one. Okay, we have multiple huge issues. Who is the most urgent? Zyf's gonna die in 5 hours. Zega in 6. Phil in 5. Galvin in 6. Rice in 6. Alessia in 6. Zega, can you get up? No, right? You can't do anything like that. All right, who's our doctors? I know Fluff, obviously. Who else is standing? Alessia, you're a 2. It's gonna have to do. We may lose somebody. We may lose somebody right here. Andra is a 0 with medical. Don't care. Daesh is a 1. Needs to be healed. Maybe she could self-heal. Okay, let's get Daesh to self-heal. Okay, so she could just deal with herself. Rice is gonna die in 6, but somebody was gonna die in 5. I think it was Zega. Nope, it was Phil. Alessia is going to heal Phil. Fluff is going to heal Rice right here. Andra is going to continue to shoot at this fox. No, Andra is going to heal... where'd Alessia go? Tending to Phil. Okay, fine. Andra, Zega. What happened here? Look at all this. Look at this. This is a mess. Okay, Daesh healing herself. Andra is healing Zega, and I'm very interested to see how that goes because Andra has 0 doctoring. Fluff is healing up Rice quickly. I think Rice is probably out of danger now. 8 hours. Martin can walk again? Okay, fine. So why don't you come help? Martin, you can come heal somebody, I feel like. Galvin, maybe? Where's Galvin? He's gonna die in 5. Okay, Rice is at 13 hours until death. So she's okay now. Basically okay. Fluff is trying to go get some better medicine. I don't think we have time for that. I know what you want to do, but you just can't. Phil is hurt bad. What if I do something like this? Stockpile zone, medicine. Medicine, prefer important. And I get Tiffy to haul some medicine here real quick. She can't. Why? Won't she haul? She doesn't haul? Why won't Tiffy? Zyfe is crawling to bed. Wait a second here. You're probably really... Oh, you're going to die in 4 hours, Mr. Zyfe. He's got to be the priority. Zyfe has to be the priority. Where's Galvin? He's 5 hours. Zega is 7. This is a mess. Daesh is kind of healing herself. I think she'll be okay on her own. Fluff is healing Rice. Get that done. Okay. Fluff, I know you're healing Rice, but you gotta go heal Zyfe. Otherwise he'll die. Zyfe is dead in 4 hours if I can't get to him. I think Fluff will be able to do it though. Galvin's in very bad shape. Wow, those Fennec boxes were no joke. Daesh is now 6 hours. It keeps hovering at 6. Zyfe is in trouble. 3 hours until death, and I don't really have anything going on here. Tiffy, what are you doing? You're harvesting a potato plant, huh? Okay. How about you come over here? Zyfe is 4 hours away from death. Rice is 17. We need to do a good check real quick. Martin is 13. Fluff, 12. Zyfe, 4. Andra, good. Zega, 8. Phil, 7. Galvin, 4. Rice, 17. And everybody else is okay. Alessia is kind of healing herself. I think Fluff will be happier if I had some... Uh-oh. Oh, Reg is having a dark vision. That scared me. I thought somebody died. Tiffy? Okay, Tiffy. I need you to do one thing, Tiffy. Drop the medicine. And go get more. Okay? And now, Fluff. You need this for Zyfe. Pick that up. And heal Zyfe. This should really help Zyfe. He's 4 hours away from death, but this medicine is going to really help. Who's a medical emergency? We know. Yeah, we know. Zyfe is really bad. Daesh got knocked out. Zeif's being handled. Phil is 8 hours. So it's actually Zeif and Galvin at the top right here. All right, Andra, what's your doctoring? 0. Martin, 1. Alessia got knocked out, I think. Martin was 1, right? Martin's gotta help Galvin. Zeif should be, once this heal gets off from Fluff, this should really help. He's 3 hours away from dying. Now he's 5. Martin is trying to use this. Once we get Zeif done on this one right here, I think he'll be like over 10 hours till death. He's at 16. Okay, now Fluff can go to Alessia. I mean, no, Daesh. Pick up that medicine. Why'd you drop it? Okay, get to Daesh. And I think Martin is going to be able to help Galvin. Galvin's 3 hours away from death. Daesh is 4. Galvin is 5 hours away from death now. Daesh is 3 hours away from death, now 6 hours away from death. Fluff is trying to go get her own medicine because Tiffy is, I don't know what Tiffy's doing. I don't want you going to get your own medicine. It takes too long. But we do have a little bit of time. Galvin, I'm the most worried about Galvin right now. Galvin's dead in 5 hours, but I think Martin will be able to help him. So I am going to have Fluff tend without medicine to Daesh. Hopefully then that means Tiffy will be here with medicine by then. Galvin's 5 hours away from death. Galvin is in no immediate danger. Okay. Martin, I'd rather you not. She's going to drop the medicine. She's going to go back and get more medicine. Martin is going to pick up... No, I don't want Martin to pick up the medicine. He can continue to tend without medicine. Fluff is just so much better as a doctor. So I want her to go grab that medicine, actually. No, you know what, Tiffy... Fluff, grab the medicine. Oh, whoa. Daesh is going to die. Yep, Daesh is going to die. Good thing we just got her, right? Oh, wait. Oh. I thought Daesh was going to die. It was the Fennec Fox is going to die in a half hour. Okay. It's okay. Calm down. Relax. Drop the medicine there, Tiffy. Go get some more. We're actually doing okay right now. Okay, we're gonna tend Daesh. Rice, how you doing? Had a tough time, huh? How's Galvin? Galvin's okay. Daesh dies in 5 hours. Funny thing is, I had taken up all those medical beds because I wanted to make more hospital beds. And now we need them. Okay, how's Daesh? Daesh is all healed up. Okay, Daesh, I know you're downed, and that stinks, but you're gonna have to lay there for a little bit. Who's next? Fluff. You have 2 medicines. Let's get back to... Who's this, Zega? Andra's doing fine with Zega. Alessia is watching for targets, so how about you rescue Daesh? Phil is just... He's in rough shape too. Martin needs to be healed. I'd like to get some people fully healed up. Like, let's get Rice right here. Rice walked away in the middle of being tended. Galvin? Martin is self-tending? Is that what he's doing? Phil is okay. Maybe could she rescue Phil? I guess she can. I wonder how slow she's gonna walk since she's a kid. Not really that slow. Fluff is healing Andra. Okay, Andra can go wherever she wants to go. Galvin's okay. Fluff needs to heal Martin now. Oh, get this medicine first. Why'd Martin get downed? That's weird. Out of nowhere. He was doing okay. Oh no, Fluff is downed. And Martin's down? It was in mid-heal. Andra, get back. Oh, come on. Andra, go grab this medicine. And then who's in the worst state? I think it's probably Martin. Oh, jeez. Martin is going to die in 5 hours, but I think this will heal, will make it much better. Okay, now he's in no immediate danger. I want Andra to switch to Fluff. Because so far, so good. Her right thumb is bitten off. She has no right thumb anymore. Okay. Andra, how about get some medicine? Martin. And we got so many people out. We have an infection. Phil has an infection. Okay. Now we just need to rescue people. Everybody is not in immediate danger. We're going to rescue Fluff. Rescue Martin. And then we're going to assess the situation. Who's having a party? Guys. Who's exhausted? Martin, I know you are. We're just trying to get you all to bed. And we got to check out the infections and what's going on there. Okay, well, that was kind of a crazy end. We got to still assess and see what's going on. Alessia. Oh, Zyph is still down. That's right. Zyph is... Wait a second. Why didn't Zyph get healed the right way? Oh, no. Well, I'm glad I checked, right? Alessia is going to go here. Pick up medicine. Okay, Zyph is getting tended now for the infection. Okay. Do we even have enough beds for everybody? Oh, there's a fennec fox here. Oh no. Uh... Tiffy, run, run, run. Look at this stupid fox. She's gonna die in 7 hours. No, Tiffy, no, no, no. She's down. Okay. You are just not very nice. Audrey, you're like the only one who can get up, so. Get this last fox. Don't hit Tiffy. Watch out for Tiffy. Okay. Tiffy's getting tended by Andra. Tiffy is going to be okay. Bluff, I'm pretty sure you need to, like, do all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, I mean, they have all kinds of stuff happening. Infection. Tiffy is going to die in 6 hours now, but I think she's going to be all right. Rice died. Why did Rice die? How did Rice die? I don't understand what happened. Rice was right here and died. She was healed. She was in the bed. Oh. All right, Rice. Sorry you died. What else am I missing then, that means? I mean, everybody is okay here. Tiffy needs help, I know that. Oh, I didn't want Rice to die. Let's check everybody. Martin, Fluff, Zyph, Andra. They're all good. I mean, not good, but they're gonna live. Well, I thought that we made that out with only just some scratches and scars. But we lost Rice. She had 20 intellect. She was the best researcher by far. Andra's going to bury her now. The other thing is Rice was the only one that was the free path that we had wanted to convert everybody over. Oh boy. Alright, well. Life goes on. Let's see what the actual lasting thing is other than Rice dying. Fluff's right thumb got bitten off. Everybody just has bruises, some scars. Nothing else missing so far. Tiffy got pretty hurt, but she's okay. Yeah, no other lasting issues except for the fact that Rice died and Fluff is missing her right thumb. Which I think that medicine, that this thing right here, this biosculptor pod may help if I had Glitter World medicine. Fluff's walking around naked right now, I think. Yep. I don't know why. I mean, there's... Oh, there isn't. There's a t-shirt. Oh, you don't want that. Okay. Well, rest in peace, Rice. The 15 or so Fennec Foxes really did a number on us. We have everybody in the hospital, basically. Fluff lost her right thumb. Or it was taken from her, I should say. And Rice died from blood loss, even though she was right in the hospital bed, so I don't know why that happened. She wasn't bleeding. I must have missed that she was bleeding or something. I don't know. Maybe something happened in transport. I don't know. Zyph is still just sitting out here. Well, we lost Rice when things were going so well. We had things under control. Welcome to RimWorld. We never did finish planning our prison. We'll do that next time. That's going to be it for this episode, this eventful episode. Be sure to subscribe for more inane babblings. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.